Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to day 2 of our senior Grand Slam event. We are happy to be here, happy to get this day started. We're starting today's competition with the under 49 kilogram female division. And our first match of the day, in blue, from the great state of Arizona, Valentina Guzman. Insert applause. There you go. And in red, in beautiful state of Hawaii, Emma Koyo. Coaches, athletes, judges, let's get it on.
Oh, you heard Sherman Nelson just chopping it up. This is the Grand Slam from the National Center of Excellence. We're going to do our
turn. Would ask that you would please stand and remove your hats.
National anthem right
for
here.
The playing of our national anthem.
With you with some stats and analysis.
All right, and now, let's get it on.
Here we are at the National Center of Excellence. I'm Jason Poos. You just heard our national anthem, which you know what that means. That's match number 1 in the under 49 kilogram division. We have first up, we have Valentina Guzman from Arizona. She's 5'1". She weighed in at 48.9 kilograms. She's 16 years of age, so one of the youngest athletes, if not the youngest athlete in this division. She's coached by TJ Curry. She won a Pan Am Open bronze medal this year, so definitely having herself a solid year. On the other side, we have Emma Koyo from Hawaii, coached by national team coach Brian McCutcheon. Emma's 17 years old. She weighed in she's 5'5" and weighed in at 48 kilograms. So both these players pretty young at 16 and 17. Both of these players also, these fighters have been coached by elite coaches in this sport. So we should have a great match here, and we're already off and running. Guzman is in the blue, Koyo's in the red. Oh, nice flip. Very nice. Just brought the cut. Guzman brought the cut up. Oh, and a good axe kick there. Doesn't connect, but very close. So showing good flexibility with her front leg. Excellent covering by both fighters right now. So both of them kind of in the feeling out process, if you will, and trying to just land the front leg kind of over the shoulder of in the closed stance. So both players content to stand right leg in front. Both players content to keep with the front leg and looking for either the body shot with the front leg to the chest protector, or just kind of bringing it over the blind shoulder and scoring to the head. Yeah, we got an open stance here, and she brings up her front leg hook kick, so I like that idea. Guzman doing a good punch. One judge pushed for that, so one judge liked that punch. It didn't quite score. Just 20 seconds left in this first round in the under 49 kilogram quarterfinal round here. Good. You can hear TJ Curry coaching in the background. I love to hear that stuff. Just solid first round by both fighters. Really kind of a feeling out process for sure. A lot on the line here at this Grand Slam. So, you know, for these fighters, some of these girls being 16, 17, this may be the biggest stage they've competed on. So, you know, it's common to see a little bit of nerves, but good action. They just couldn't quite connect. I mean, I love this action here as Koyo, her defense is so solid. She brings that right leg up. She can literally cancels with a really solid cancel, and tries to bring it up over the shoulder on the other side. Here you see Coach Brian McCutcheon, who is coaching our national team, who did coach at the Pan Am Games. He was on that staff. So, you know, just really cutting edge coach here with a lot of things. And Em on the other side, you know, don't know a lot about her as far as record, because when I said, you know, when we kind of looked up her record, we couldn't find a ton, Sherman. So, but when all she said is she's really excited to be here. So I do like that.
Yeah, Jay, I'm a little late in joining you. Almost forgot the national anthem this morning.
No, honestly, things are going well.
No, I was thinking that we were in semis and finals because I was out there
Because
calling
you're out
matches,
there.
right?
Sherman wearing a lot of hats, you know, here at USA Taekwondo, especially in these things. So,
all right,
you know, impressed.
Love this overhead view. That is a classic shot right there.
And so you guys know we watched the same. Oh, almost right there. Great try. I like Guzman's ability to try to reach that head. She's close. She's going to get it here soon. I have a good feeling about that. It's just been too close. Again, a lot of action. Both of these players just have excellent cover, and that's what I've been most impressed with through the first round, is how well they're covering. It's just they're not able to score on each other. It's not because they're not active.
Not because they're not kicking, right?
Yeah, and they're kicking with solid technique. It's just great covering ability by both players. Good pressure by Guzman. Oh, took the pressure off, put it back on. I like that. Both players definitely content to stand in this close stance with the right leg in front. Feels safe. Oh, there's the action. It comes over the shoulder. Koyo throws a sneaky right leg action. Doesn't get the point. And in fact, the touch came from the front leg roundhouse kick from Guzman. Still 0-0. We got about 45 seconds left in this second round. Not a lot of scoring, but definitely some better action here.
Right. And
good punch.
That's a good punch. That'll score. But this still feels like that feeling out period, trying to establish. And like you said earlier, I listened to your commentary on the first round. That age and the moment, you know, this is a big moment for a 16 and 17-year-old.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the moment can overwhelm you and cause you to underperform. But they're starting to loosen up, and I think the second and third round we'll probably see a little more true to form action.
Yeah, I think we are. And with the 1-0 lead for Koyo, it's going to feel like a big lead just because points have been at such a premium to this point. But those, like I said, Guzman's been close so many times. I think she's going to be able to hit one of these. Oh, great hanging of the front leg and slapping it on the chest guard. Just doesn't get the points, but definitely a nice deterrent.
Contact,
Yeah, a nice deterrent here. So both players really, you know, again, they're coached by such high-level coaches, not to mention the fact that they've just been taught to cover so well. So points are going to be at a premium here. So when you have one of these low-scoring affairs like that, Sherm, maybe kind of talk about ways that a player like this can find kind of an opening. Give us, in your expertise, give us a few things that you might, you know, convey to the fighter just to kind of find an opening to get that win by scoring some points.
And so if I'm coaching Koyo, I'm saying, hey, we were the first one on the board, and we broke through. We were the first one to break through. Now let's be the first one to break through with a foot on the hogu. Let's remind her of her past success in scoring and set her up for future success. Conversely, if I'm Guzman's coach, I'm saying it's just a point from a punch. No one has broken through on the electronic body protector yet. We can still be first. We can overcome this 1 point with anything we do that scores equals or supersedes 1 point. So we're really not in a valley. We're still on level ground.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Round 3 action here. We're in the under 49 kilogram category. Emma Koyo from Hawaii versus Valentina Guzman from Arizona. Koyo clinging to a 1-0 lead. Just a minute 45 in this third round. Close by Koyo to the head 2 times.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a little more active with that front leg.
There's your first score to the body. So she just leaned back, kind of as
Sure.
Guzman lifted her leg, she popped it underneath and scored. Really, really accurate front leg by Koyo. Impressed with that. A little bit of height advantage, and it helped her there. Good idea on the spin, but
Coach has her in an open stance now.
yeah, so it's a good idea in a spin there, but it's not going to work out as she's going to receive a deduction. So she's now down 4-0. So there's going to be a little more activity from Guzman. You're definitely getting touches. I'm seeing touches by Guzman. She's contacting. She just needs a little more pop.
A little more
to it.
pop. Yep.
Yeah, great cutting by Koyo. I'm impressed with her ability to do that. That's the first time I've seen Guzman be able to move through the cut, getting inside and try to start working inside. But she did hold, and it was pretty evident there.
Maybe that was how she moved through. So we're under a minute. It's a 5-point lead. Now we need to. There's that front leg that you talked about.
Yeah, she's been
it's
so
been in the
close
ballpark
so many times. Exactly.
Yeah, it's been in the ballpark.
Good punch, left-hand punch there. That's well timed by Guzman. So
good. And so now we've broken the scoring barrier. Let's get it from the ballpark to home plate.
If she can hit one of those head kicks, this will be interesting to fight for.
It's a game equalizer.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Back leg over the shoulder. Maybe a fight winner, if you will, as she brings her left leg up. Acts like she's going to kick the backside of headgear. Flips it over and contacts the headgear to make it 8-1 now. So Koyo really, really showing her experience here in the late rounds with a lead. Good. Just 18 seconds left in this first match of the morning session. Oh, another great timed kick by Koyo. Oh, good idea on the spin. Very close. Guzman working hard, but that's going to end it for her with Emma Koyo from Hawaii taking the first quarterfinal win of the day.
Yep.
So she'll move to the semifinals to take on her number 1 seed, Monique Rodriguez, out of Florida, who is actually training here in Colorado Springs at the Academy. So congratulations to Emma Koyo. Valentina Guzman, she'll be back. She's a good fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, 8-1, it looks like that was a dominant, but that was close till the end. So congratulations, Valentina, on making it here to the Grand Slam. But we're going to move on with Emma Koyo from Hawaii, coached by Brian McCutcheon. Yeah, fantastic. I couldn't be remiss if we didn't talk a little bit more about this facility. We come here and we just clamored for this as athletes. Now we're seeing it as you know, coaches and staff members. But just it's so nice to be here. You know, in USA Taekwondo's own facility.
Yeah. It's a shift.
If you haven't been here, you need to get here.
Yeah, the paradigm is shifting.
It's intimate, but it is amazing. It is an amazing place. So we feel fortunate to have it.
And it's the seed, because from this place we're going to go to a bigger place with more space and more training room and more room for strength and conditioning.
Right. It's only
but we needed to plant a seed, and this is a great launching pad for us to get to the heights that we want to get to.
Yeah, for Coach Gareth Brown and Paul Green, I mean, for these guys to have access to this now and to be able to train our athletes, I mean, this is what we envisioned as an organization. This is what we're envisioning now. So just to have them there, you know, we hope to, you know, as a para team coach, as a para national team coach, I hope to have them here as well at time.
Sure.
So to come in and just get an opportunity to use these facilities. So the National Center of Excellence is exactly that. It's excellent.
Excellent.
I love it. I love it.
I saw what you did there. It was well played.
Yeah, we're going to move to our second match. We're going to move quickly this morning. So we hope you stay with us all morning long. Hey, are you having your watch party? We want you to have that watch party and stay with us here at USA Taekwondo. So if you're on, give us some comments. Let us know what you think
Sure.
about the production. Let us know what you think about
Good or bad.
Yeah, let us know what you think we can improve on.
Trust me,
we want you.
I will be checking. I'm pulling up Facebook now. So we'll be checking and try to chime back in with you. If you have questions, ask them. And we'll share what we can share.
Absolutely. We have Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got YouTube. We've got it covered.
Yeah.
So you need to be here with us. On deck, get ready because we're going to have Kayla Morales.
Yes.
We're going to have Joanna Schmeiser of Ohio coming up soon.
Next, in red, from Ohio, let's hear for Joanna Schmeiser.
As they're coming in, let's talk about these players. We have in the red, we have Joanna Schmeiser from Ohio, coached by Eric Isaac, who coached yesterday, his son, and another player from Ohio. So Ohio well represented here with Coach Isaacs, coaching several players. On the other side, we've got Kayla Morales. She's out of California, coached by her father, Bobby Morales, who's had multiple players in elite positions. I thought that Coach Morales had one of the best nationals of any coach that I saw. Just player after player.
We did a lot of interviews with him.
Well, in the cadet and junior and even senior ranks, I just felt like he was in the medal rounds all the time. So that's impressive for sure. Kayla Morales comes in at 5'5", 48.4 kilograms, so just barely made it under the 49. She's 18 years of age, again out of California. Kayla Morales is the World Championships team member currently for USA Taekwondo, and she won a silver medal at this year's 2019 U.S. National Championships. On the other side, we've got Joanna Schmeiser. She's 5'1", she's 48.2 kilograms. She's the oldest competitor in this division at 27 years old. She's, again, coached by Eric Isaacs. They're going to test the equipment. We're going to get right to the action here. In the women's under 49 kilogram category. This is females under 49. I'm Jason Pooh, Sherman Nelson to my right. We're in the broadcast zone here at the National Center of Excellence for our first inaugural Grand Slam for the senior division.
Yes. And we'll be back 2 more times with our cadets and our juniors.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. $1,000 on the line today. So, I mean, we have tons of other things, but the newest prize that we've been able to give out is $1,000. Kayla Morales quickly on the attack and scores early with 2 points. So she's going to show, and brings the head kick up, doesn't get it, but definitely shows her aggressiveness right off the bat. She's up 3-0 with the deduction and 5-0 now as she scores to the body, and again 7-0 to the body. So definitely shows her physicality.
Yeah, Kayla Morales is, I got to watch her at Nationals, got to watch her warming up and training. She's intent, and she's intent on being successful this weekend. So
yeah, no, I agree. And look,
like
that's
to see that. That's
pretty
what
much
you
a
want.
staple out of Coach Morales's
when they come,
club.
they come to bring it.
Yeah, they're always very, very physical. Great over-the-shoulder head kick and followed with a body shot and another. So right now, Schmeiser a little bit overwhelmed as she's down 17-0. She's just in a little bit of.
This is escalating quickly.
Oh, great cut kick that not only cuts her but cuts her out of bounds. So that's worth 3 points. So she gets 2 for the body shot and one for the deduction as she drives her out. Again, the physical play of Kayla Morales will be a factor today.
She'll get one for pushing.
And it's something that we've noticed. So at 20-1, she's going to, kind of dominating at this point.
Yeah, that's high level. But again, we talked about what does this crucible do? What does this place do?
Oh, beautiful axe kick right in the face. We got to watch this because she's not seeing that axe kick. We want to make sure that
she's okay.
Yeah, well, the other thing is, we just, for safety purposes, Schmeiser's just a little overwhelmed right now. Oh, twist kick. Unbelievable timing of that. That was beautiful. Very impressed with Kayla Morales. Always been impressed with Kayla Morales. Just a forceful, dominant, offensive player. So, and when her stuff works, it really
works well. It's not hard to see why she's the number 2 seed.
Yeah, no, she is the number 2 seed, and honestly, coming off of what I watched her compete at obviously the World Championships and some of the competitions up to that point, as well as the national championships, as we talked about. And 30 and 32, the follow from the head kick to the body has been really impressive to me. She's been able to contact the headgear with great axe kicks, but touch it and bring it right back up and score effectively to the body to take up a 32-1 lead. Just a few seconds left, so Kayla Morales showing her dominance here, taking a commanding 32-1 lead here in the first round of the under 49 kilograms quarterfinal action.
So Jay, let's talk about this because we've been in some matches that went for us quickly and went against us quickly, and that's a part of the game. What do you say to when you're down 32-1? What do you say?
Well, it's the old cliche, 2 points at a time. People say, 1 play at a time,
Right.
or whatever sport you're talking about. But for us, you just got to chip away at the lead. You got to find ways to try to minimize the damage here by her. So I think Kayla scored 90% of her points offensively. So take the fight to her and see if it works out better for you, for one. So more offense for sure. Number two, I'd be willing to give up a few body shots here if I could, cover my head, because she's not seeing that axe kick. So for me, I would be more offensive and just try to chip away at it. For me, try to cut that lead in half.
Get one on. Get one on, and then get 2 on, and then so on and so on.
But you can't back straight up like that. That's part of the problem right there, is we're going straight back. Again, it's big moments. Kayla Morales has been in a bunch of moments. She's fought at the World Championships, so she knows what big stages are like, for sure. And again, 2 points because she hit the spinning kick to the head, so she'll receive 2 more points.
And so for those people that don't know, you are awarded 1 point for a punch, 2 points for a kick to the body protector, or you'll hear us call it the hogu throughout the course of this broadcast. You're awarded 3 points for a kick to the face, or to the headgear, actually, because you want to hit the headgear. There's a sensor in the sock, and you want to connect it to the sensor in the headgear. You're awarded 4 points for a spinning or turning kick to the torso, and 5 points for a spinning or turning kick to the head. And so the score can escalate really quickly.
Yeah, I do.
Especially if you hit a lot of headshots.
I agree, and I love the point values that they've done. World Taekwondo's done here.
Yeah, I remember I think we were at the World Championships in Mexico, and I think Coach Remark at the time was talking about stratifying the scoring to get away from 1s and 2s and get all the way up to 5 and see what that would do for the excitement of the game. And now we see it's come to fruition.
Yeah, we all wanted it. So we, as coaches, we were in international competitions coaching for national teams, but we all clamored for it. It wasn't the U.S. coaches. It wasn't the European coaches. It was everyone. 40 seconds left, 41-1. So we've got a dominant lead by a dominant player right now, and Kayla Morales having her way with Joanna Schmeiser. Bobby Morales at the helm for Kayla. On the other side, Eric Isaacs, who's, like I said, he's coached multiple players here, so clearly he's doing something right there in Ohio. There's the end of the match there's your gap. There you go right there. And so Kayla Morales with her win in the quarterfinals against Joanna Schmeiser. Again, Coach Eric Isaac coached his son yesterday, coached Jennings yesterday as well, and now coached here. So I feel like he definitely is a coach that we need to pay attention to, because he's got 3 players here in the Grand Slam of the senior level. On the other side, Kayla Morales will move to the semifinals. She'll be our first semifinalist on the bottom half of the section, where she will fight the winner of this next match, which I think is going to be the best quarterfinal of the day, between Victoria Murkland out of Texas and Ellie Bezanson out of Washington. So one semifinal is set with Monique Rodriguez versus Emma Koyo. On the other side, we've got Kayla Morales versus the winner of this next and last quarterfinal in the under 49 kilogram division between Ellie Bezanson and Victoria Murkland. I'm Jason Poos. We're here in the Chopping It Up zone. Sherman and I are going to be chopping it with you for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Yesterday we had 2 winners in our first inaugural Grand Slam, so congratulations to our plus 67 kilogram winner, Hannah Keck from Texas, with a mild upset, if you will, over Jackie Galloway out of Texas as well. It was a great match. Came down to the last few seconds, and Hannah Keck pulls off a kind of a stunning upset. On the other side, Jonathan Healy from Colorado wins the plus 80 in the men's division. And Jonathan Healy and Rusty Gresham had the best final to this point. Just back and forth, with Rusty holding on to the lead most of the match until early third round. But Jonathan Healy found ways to get it done with punches, found ways to get it done with inside body roundhouse kick, and just, again, like I said, found a way. And that's what champions do. So give a lot of credit to Jonathan Healy as he found a way to win our inaugural Grand Slam in a plus 80 kilogram division. On the other side, could not be more impressed with the 7'1" Russell Gresham, as he was just impressive throughout the day, dominating early on, dominating his players, and his future couldn't be brighter here at USA Taekwondo. So congratulations to both those gentlemen. Congratulations to Jackie and Hannah as well, and we're well on our way here with great competitors and great competition at the Grand Slam of 2019 here at the USA Taekwondo's National Center of Excellence. Waiting for our next match between Miss Bezanson, Miss Murkland. They're coming in here shortly. I'm Jason Poos. We're going to take about a minute break, that's all. We're here with you. Glad you logged on with us this morning. Stay with us here at USA's Taekwondo, broadcasting of the 2019 Senior Grand Slam here at the USA Taekwondo National Center of Excellence. We'll be right back. And we're ready to go right off the bat. So in the blue, we have Ellie Bezanson from Washington. Ellie's 5'2", she weighed in at 46 kilograms. She's 17 years of age, and Ellie is a 3-time junior team member for USA Taekwondo. On the other side, we've got the 24-year-old Victoria Murkland, who's 5'4", 48.8 kilograms. She's out of Texas. From her original coach right now is Gianni Giambi, who couldn't be here today. So Dennis White filling in at the helm. Dennis, obviously a world-class coach and a World Championships coach for USA Taekwondo at a time. I'm on the other side. The coach for Ellie Bezanson is Kevin Park. Kevin Park out of Washington has multiple players in the Grand Slam, as well as multiple players make junior teams, cadet teams. So he, not an up-and-coming coach. He's already here. 1-0 right off the bat for Murkland with good pressure. Great front leg hook kick by Murkland. Doesn't score, but effective at kind of keeping her off. Oh, beautiful idea by Victoria Murkland. Is a strong player, and she's really showing it. She's got a lot of power. Very hard to move. Very hard to move, so very impressed there. Oh, nice following. So far, Murkland's the one kind of showing the dominance early. Ellie Bezanson has got a lot of resolve. She's not going anywhere. You're not going to make our junior team 3 times not without finding ways to kind of handle adversity, if you will.
Right.
Good, nice front legs. Now with her right leg in front, Bezanson's having a little more effect. She's back to her left leg in front, so switching to stance here by Bezanson. And a nice cut kick for a point by Murkland. So just hung it up there. great snap on the front
Yeah,
leg cut kick.
she loads that cut
Yeah,
kick really
she loaded
well.
it perfectly. You're right, Sherman, and scored pretty effective. And a nice cover and a nice follow. Wow, beautiful follows by Murkland.
Rare to see those kind of flurries.
Yeah, that's impressive. So
Yeah.
she scored the body shot and then got her out of bounds. So showing some physicality here by Victoria Murkland. Interesting round for me because Anson is usually doing that to people.
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
on
yeah.
the offense, usually being physical, usually doing those things. Interesting enough, Victoria Murkland, you know, I've actually seen her quite a bit, Sherm, but she, you know, when I ask her, you know, like, what have we done, what have we done, what have we done? She's like, oh, not a ton, not a ton. She did win the Mexican International Open. She won that where she beat Cuba in the finals. It's not a point event, so she doesn't receive points from World Taekwondo for that. But I know that was a tough event. She has had some success in other, like in the AU and things like that. But her future is good here. She's 24 years old, so she's got a lot of experience.
Got a lot of time, right?
Yeah,
Coming
but
into
not
a
too
mature
old.
body.
Yeah, she's real physical. This flurry right here is really that's the match in a nutshell right there.
Right.
So that's great coverage by our camera people because that really told the whole story of the whole first round. Just following. Just continuing to pump that front leg, but following with the back leg when she has opportunities. On the other side, Anson, she's given up 2 deductions for going out of bounds, so she's gonna have to find a way
manage that space. Yep.
Yeah, to go forward here. So Ellie Anson from Washington, down 6. We're just in the second round of the quarterfinals here in the under 49 kilogram division of our Grand Slam seniors at the National Center of Excellence. There it is. She finally found the range. That's nice by Ellie Anson. Kind of lifted up the leg, held it for a second, then flips it over when she finds the opening. Showed great flexibility and great leg control there to take it to 6-2. So definitely Coach Parker said, look, we're going to put this in drive.
Yeah.
Let's go forward a little bit, see what can happen because offensively she's pretty good and she's been pretty defensive to this point. Here comes Murkland. She's on the attack again. And scores and pushes her out. So that's been the physical play of Victoria Murkland. Shows up, pays dividends again for her, takes it up to 9-2. Great shot by. That's unfortunate because that's as good a shot as I've seen.
Right. Where she hangs her leg, keeps her
she's
knee in
like
position.
That. Oh, great cut kick, good punch there. So both the action is ramping up here in this quarterfinal. Just probing with the front leg, trying to find an opening. Anson doing a good job of looking for the opening with the front leg. Just Murkland's cover has been really solid. Oh, and a cut flip over the shoulder. So a nice change of pace. Doesn't get the points, but great change of pace by Victoria Murkland out of Texas. And a follow with the back leg as well. Just 20 seconds left. 9-2 for Murkland over Anson. Oh, and a front leg over the shoulder and hits it.
Yeah.
And hits it. And then Anson gets one of her own. So, you know, as bad as that looked as she took it in the headgear and slid back, she was able to contact and get one right back, but then went out of bounds. So definitely the exchange goes to Victoria Murkland as she scored 4 points in exchange to Anson's 3. And another body shot right at the end of the round. Wow.
Yeah.
That could be a really big 2 points there, Sherm.
Yeah, I saw a couple things in the last maybe 30 seconds of the probing. So she started out the round kicking really hard, establishing a physical presence. And then she shifted gears to a little more distance management. And that, if you think you're out there with a physical fighter and then they transition to another concept, then you have to transition, but now you're playing catch-up. You know, we always talk about being in control of the match. If you're always getting the person to adapt to what you're doing, then they're shifting away from what it is they're doing. And that's what I think, so when she pressed her out, she managed to just lift her leg and get her, but that was kind of reflexive instead of intentional.
Yeah, great point. It's pretty interesting. Again, knowing these players, as we do a lot of film study of them and see them, we're fortunate enough to get to see great taekwondo all the time, to see these great players. But Ellie Bezanson is usually on the attack, but Victoria Murkland has said, no, we will have none of that. We will not have any of that today. So at 15-5, really putting on a clinic right now, showing her one, that she's 24 and not going to accept it from 17-year-old too.
Right.
She's going forward, another defensive cut kick. So she's showing some defense here too. Very impressed so far. At 17, just in firm control now.
We talked about it yesterday. We'll bring it up again. It's going to require diversity of techniques. You're going to have to be able to play offense and defense. You're going to have to be able to go front leg low and high, front leg, back leg. You're going to have to be adaptive to an ever-changing environment as it relates to the match. And, this match she's maintained a tempo and a tone in this match.
Yeah, great versatility, no question about it. Bezanson taking the fight to Murkland now at 17-5. It's pretty interesting, Sherman. We talk about this all the time, but this match doesn't feel like this is a 12-point match. But, the efficiency of Murkland to score and the efficiency in which she's done it. She's got, flurries of little points here and there and just really just put it on cruise control from this point.
Yeah,
so,
she gets them in bunches.
Yeah, and I've been impressed with her ability to kind of keep Bezanson off, because Bezanson's a good offensive fighter. I know her well. She's a good offensive fighter. Good flips like that usually can make those work.
But now she's just a tick off in terms of distance. And that is, I think, a result of the physicality.
Yeah, I agree. Let's give Victoria Murkland a credit here. She's shut down one of the better fighters and one of the best junior fighters we've had at USA Taekwondo for a while in these lighter weights.
A little harder. Let's go. Come on. 25 seconds. Go, Jim. Get in there.
Yeah, just 20 seconds left in this quarterfinal match between Victoria Murkland and Ellie Bezanson. Winner moves to the semifinals. Loser will be out for this tournament. So Bezanson's going to have to make something special happen in the last 10 seconds or her day's over. Just a handful of seconds left. Victoria Murkland content to sit back on her 12-point lead. And that's time. And congratulations, Victoria Murkland out of Houston, Texas, as she'll move to the semifinals and take on a very physical Kayla Morales. So that might be a match.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a great one.
So I'm already excited for these semifinal matches. We have Monique and Emma Koyo. That should be a good match. And that other semifinal should be a barn burner.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, two really physical fighters in Kayla Morales and Victoria Murkland. Honestly, very similar.
And it's going to it's going to come down to, I think, who imposes their will on each other. We talk about it isn't always the skill of the player. Sometimes it's the will of the player.
Yeah, you've seen the highlights. That cut kick there just really started everything for her, for Victoria here. And then here, she kind of brings it up, goes to the body. There's
this is that first round flurry.
Yeah, this flurry kind of, as I said after the first round, that flurry right there, that really showed what this match ended up being. Was one person was going to be a little more physically dominant and follow. There's Bezanson. First time she found the range with the front leg. She just couldn't find it enough. Yeah, great overhead view here. Good cut kick there by Murkland. Being able to show her leg control.
That cut so nice.
Good pressure, good follows, punching, kicking, following, looking for the head kick. Bezanson trying to hang in, but just couldn't do it. So, yeah, impressive win. An impressive win.
All right, Jay, so I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go out. We're going to We're going to announce the semis. I think we're taking a break to prep for the semis. Yep, we have a small break, and we'll be back at 9:15, and I'll be out there announcing the competitors and come back and jump in round 2.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so stay with us here.
Yes.
Sherman's going to be sending us in with a announcement of the players, right?
We're going to announce the players, and we're going to get it set. Jason's going to keep you informed, and then I'll be back with my partner in crime for the second round of each of these semifinal
All right,
matches.
so you guys know what's coming up. So we're glad you're logged on with us here. This is the under 49 kilogram semifinals coming up. from here at live from the United States Taekwondo's U.S. Center of National Center of Excellence. And I'll tell you this, you guys don't go away because these two semis are going to be great. So we're going to take a short break, come back with us. It's not going to be long. It looks like it's not going to start until 9:30. So we might have a little longer break than that. So give us just a few minutes.
So listen, go eat some breakfast.
Oh, I like it.
Check your emails and then come on back.
Yeah, if you have time, maybe check in on a little College Game Day. I'm sure it's on right now.
Yeah, somewhere it's on.
Yeah, it's on. So
if you have a comment, send us a comment. I'll have a laptop up. We'll reply to some stuff. If you have some questions, we'll answer them here. We'll do a little interaction with you.
Yeah, definitely. Shoot us some questions. We love the questions. We definitely want to get back with you guys. Thanks for staying with us here. We'll be right back. From Chopping It Up, I'm Jason. That's Sherman. We'll be right back.
Hey, we're in the chopping it up zone. This is Coach Nelson, and I am with one of my absolute all-time favorites, T.J. Curry. We go back a long way, and I'm very proud of you. So let me start by saying I'm very proud of your growth, man, and who you are becoming to these athletes. You're working with our academy and working with coaches, our coaching director, and Gareth, our national team coach, man. What is that like?
Man, something to be grateful for. You know, those guys have been to the highest level, you know, and got the hardware, a lot of Olympic golds and world champions, and, you know, just to kind of go and see what their perspective is and how they play the game and how they work with the coaches and everything and work with the athletes. It's definitely a new perspective that I'm grateful for. So it's been a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad that the educational component is matched with the enjoyment.
Right.
You know, a lot of times we are learning, but we don't love the learning, and I'm grateful to hear that you're learning it. So you're coaching some athletes here. What's it like training in this environment?
Man, it's something to be Grateful for. I'm gonna keep going back to the word grateful. You know, when you look around and you see the USAT sticker all over the place, the Olympic rings everywhere, it's definitely inspiring.
Yeah,
You know?
and you think of where we've come from,
Oh, yeah.
because we didn't always have all of this. All right, so you have fighters here. What are you telling your competitors to get them ready for this big, because this Grand Slam is a big moment.
Right.
What are you telling them to get ready?
Right, to set the intention, and to just be. It's as simple as that. Don't want to get too complicated with it. They train really hard. They have inside of their head what they want to become and who they are, and to just be.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So you're gonna hear that again. We're gonna talk about the power of just being. And I actually might preach that one of these days, because that's a good word you gave us. So I hear that you're about to embark on your greatest coaching endeavor. You're about to become a daddy. And Jose tried to set me up, and he thought I was going to get emotional, because he knows that I love this guy, and we have some real heart-to-hearts. But first, I want to congratulate you. I think you're going to be a fantastic father. I am telling you now, your life will never be the same. You think you know how to love now? You have no idea. And if you have a girl, all your money goes out the window. You can count all of that as a loss. But tell me, what does the prospect of being a dad, what does that mean to you?
Man, the biggest thing for me is just like, I don't know how to be a dad right now. But, I'm just going to try to lead by example, strong mind, body, and spirit, and just kind of, go off of that. Just be the best example that I could be.
And there is no handbook, because your child hasn't been born yet. So what they tell you about other newborns can't apply to yours, because nobody's met yours yet. Listen, this is Coach Nelson with one of his absolute favorites, who's about to be a daddy, and I'm so proud of him. We're chopping it up. He's not even gonna get chopped today, because he gave me good news. I'm gonna be an uncle. Congratulations! Oh, my baby!
Shout out to Kim at home.
Yeah,
girl, the baby.
Girl,
Girl.
You got the hard job. He has it. Make sure he gets you all the stuff you need. When you feel like a roast beef sandwich at midnight, make him go get you a roast. And if he doesn't, you call me, and I'll straighten him out. This is Coach Nelson with TJ Curry in the zone.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
fear of retaliation, a culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
see ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay? Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
See ya real soon. See ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
See ya real soon. See ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
All right, and welcome back for our semifinals of the female under 49 kilogram division at our 2019 Senior Grand Slam event here at USA Taekwondo's National Center of Excellence. Our first match in blue from the beautiful state of Florida, Monique Rodriguez. And in red, from the beautiful state of Hawaii, Emma Koyo. Good luck, competitors. Let's get it on.
And here we are in our first semifinal in the under 49 kilogram. Welcome back to the Grand Slam. That's our inaugural Grand Slam at the USA Taekwondo National Center of Excellence here in Colorado Springs. You guys see the players. That's Emma Koyo from Hawaii in the red. On the other side, we have Monique Rodriguez. It's her first match of the day out of Florida. She does live here now, right now, in Colorado Springs, Colorado. As the players are getting ready, remember, we have Emma, who's 5'5", 48 kilograms, from Hawaii, coached by Brian McCutcheon. Emma's a young player at 17 years old. We got Monique Rodriguez, who is the #1 seed, who is our current national team member in the women's finweight division. She's also the Pan American Games bronze medalist from Lima, Peru, just about a month ago, a little over a month ago. So, Monique having herself a great year so far. #1 seed here, but a young Emma Koyo here to do it. And an induction right off the bat for Koyo. Wow. So Monique starts off with a 1-0 lead. Sherman will join us shortly. We're glad you're here. Thanks for logging on with us here at USA's Taekwondo broadcast. I'm Jason Poos, and I'll be your voice for these semifinals and finals this morning. Great punch by Monique Rodriguez. Takes herself a 2-0 lead. Not the tallest player by any means, but maybe one of the most explosive players in our USA Taekwondo's, at least here in this female under 49 kilogram division. She's just super explosive. And another punch to take it to 3-0. So just about 40 seconds into the matches, she's already scored 3 times. 1 on a deduction, 2 on punches. So showing that's the Monique's kick that's so effective. That left leg over the shoulder, we expected to see it, and you'll see it early, you'll see it often. She can do it with both legs, but the left leg is so sneaky, and people just don't get the right arm up to cover it, so therefore she's going to get that a lot. Not the tallest player, like I said, but extremely flexible. Very explosive. And a fall, so that'll take a point for Koyo as Monique Rodriguez slips and falls. Emma coming off her quarterfinal win over Valentina Guzman, so it's already started off with a win here. So now she's drawn the #1 seed and down 6-1 and 8-1 as a great body shot by Monique. Oh, and Monique's just feeling it now as she just overpowering the 17-year-old Koyo out of Hawaii, and an 8 count. So we're going to see how she can handle this power. This is a woman that has had a lot of success in her career, and now she's going to try to make it pretty much a physical battle here with the 17-year-old from Hawaii. Good. Koyo feels comfortable with her right leg in front. That's going to keep her closed. It's going to minimize the way for her to score, and she steps, and again, Monique Rodriguez just showing her physicality, scores to the body, then pushes her out of bounds with a cut kick to take it to 15-1. So this could get out of hand in a hurry. Koyo is a good fighter, but Monique Rodriguez, like I said, is just world class right now. Good front leg by Koyo just to kind of keep her off, and then tried to flip it to the head. I like her strategy here. If she could just keep pushing it forward, she'll have a chance to score. Just a couple seconds left in the first round. And a supremely solid round for Monique Rodriguez. Great first round for her. Our #1 seed takes a 15-1 lead over the young Emma Koyo, who's already had herself a win, but right off the bat, we start this thing off quick, bam, just knocks her down, which shows the strength of the cut to keep her from scoring, but not just that, she slips and then she falls. And Monique, here comes the punch. She'll receive that punch. That's a right hand, kind of in tight punch, and then you'll see the left leg. It's coming. And just lifts it over the shoulder. There it is. Like, Emma had her arm out, so she felt she had it covered, but Monique can bring it from such a wide angle, then bring it high enough and drop it down to get enough snap. There it is again, and that was very physical shot. Just kind of caught her off guard. I'm not sure she was ready for that, as far as she maybe thought that the referee was going to break them. And then this is good physical play right there by Monique Rodriguez. So Emma Koyo is just, at this point, she's getting pushed around a little bit. She's going to have to weather the storm and go forward and get some points here in the second round. Back to action here. Monique Rodriguez is still on the offense. Let's see if she gets called for pushing or going out of bounds. Could have gone either way there.
She knows how to release right at the right time, so it doesn't look like she's pushing out of bounds.
Great point, Sherman. She did just kind of let go and said, she walked back. I didn't push her.
Yeah, Monique's ring womanship is improving. And she's always been such physically talented, but now she's much more savvy and control of the ring.
Yeah, I agree. And, what you said, that her ring generalship has been fantastic. She knows really how to use it. Impressed with that. She gets 2 more points, so she's just racking them up early and often here.
I think they waved off some for a deduction.
Let's see if they're waving it off or if they're actually adding it. And
Yeah,
you're
they took
right,
it
they
off.
waved it off. Good. Yeah, kind of hard to tell from times on these monitors. So, oh, and another physical play by
Koyo scored, but she also gave up a point for the fall. I think we're having a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, it's 135 here in the second round. At 16-5, this is a long way from being over. It looked like it could be a runaway, but let's give Emma Koyo a lot of credit. She's been able to come back and weather the storm, score some points, get a deduction to honor, then score a body shot. So really has found a way to kind of get herself back in this match and keep it close to this point. Yeah, we're having definitely some technical difficulties with the electronic chest protector or the transmitters or receivers here, so we'll get it ironed out here. This is our first semifinal, so we're in the semifinals here of the under 49 kilogram division of the U.S. Senior Grand Slam at the USA Taekwondo National Center of Excellence. Monique Rodriguez is the number 1 seed. Emma Koyo is the number 4 seed, so a mild upset over the, I beg your pardon, she's number 5 seed. A mild upset over the Valentina Guzman, who was 4 seeded out of Arizona. And Emma, it was a close match, but Emma found a way to get it done. On the other side, we have the number 2 seed, Kayla Morales, we're going to compete against the number 6 seed, so she took out the number 3 seed, Ellie Bezanson, in the quarters. So you'll see Kayla Morales from California and Victoria. We're back to actually 17-5, now 19-5. So she just got back to work, Sherman, quickly.
Right.
Oh, and a nice front leg to the face. Just flipped it, didn't score it, but really close. And a great axe kick, and just follows. Now just physical again.
And that's that tenacity that's hard to contend with. You know, what happens is that if you let her overwhelm you like that, it just makes for a long day for you.
She's got all of, we talked about it, she has all of the tools. You know, she's always been flexible, always been athletic, always been really forceful like this. But in the past, she hasn't had the one thing that, like you talked about, the ring management, the ring generalship, just understanding situations, things like that. And that's just experience, that's just maturity. Well, she has it now.
And her coach, Rafael Rodriguez, is a great coach.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great coach.
And he's a great guy.
He's actually your uncle, which is that's probably a pretty special bond. So Rafael in the chair, as usual. When she competes on the national team, Coach Gareth Brown is in the chair. On the other side, Brian McCutcheon, again, we talked about Brian, world class, so he knows what he's doing. Look at that. That's impressive. Just brought the leg.
You know who used to do that? That was an old Clay Barber, Tony Graff.
Yeah, that was definitely Tony.
Old school movement, right?
Good punch there. So she's really found the range now. So with 30 seconds left, just kind of, you know, putting it in cruise control and said, I'm going to score a few here and there. We could have a semifinal gap, which is surprising because Emma Koyo showed some really some great stuff in that quarterfinal action against Victoria Guzman. Good cut kick, another cut, and a follow with a left leg roundhouse kick, another left leg inside, scores that, and then pushes and tries to score again. But I thought she pushed her out of bounds this time, and she got caught for it at 31-6. 7 seconds left, so this isn't going to go past there unless Emma Koyo can do something special here in the last few seconds. Doesn't look like that's the case, so she's willing to go ahead and take her semifinal loss. And so congratulations first, Emma Koyo, on a great match. She makes it to the semifinals of our inaugural Grand Slam. But Monique Rodriguez, the number 1 seed, just moves herself into the finals where she'll take on the winner of Kayla Morales, Victoria Murkland, in the finals for the Grand Slam title, for 160 national ranking points, for $1,000, and of course, a spot in the academy and in the pool of athletes here for the 2020 Pan American Championship. So a lot on the line for these athletes, a lot on the line for these female athletes in the under 49 kilogram division, as we'll move to our second semifinal here shortly. And there's your left leg. It's just, it really is, when I say world class, I mean, She hits everyone in the world with it. She can just bring it up over the shoulder. Again, not the tallest fighter. Great follow there. Attacks the face there with the left leg. Almost gets her with the heel, kind of stuns her a little bit there. Left leg kind of runs through her roundhouse kicks, follows with to the body, covers there. Just good physical pressure, but knows how to kind of run through the kick, if you will, and then follows with the body shots here. Body shot left, tries to go to the head, but doesn't need it, basically because she's so physical against the 17-year-old from Hawaii. Emma trying to kind of keep her off, but Monique Rodriguez too much. Takes it almost straight up that time, brings it inside the arm, kind of surprises her as she has her arm wide and she brings it inside. Shows great flexibility there. Emma Koyo shows good flexibility, good timing by Emma there. She brings that cut out, touches it, scores it right back to the body. Doesn't get the points, but just shows that she's really a good player. Let's take it out to Sherman, and with our next semifinal, Sherman's going to be announcing our players here shortly. So here we are, semifinals of the 2019 Senior Grand Slam.
Congratulations to Monique Rodriguez, who advances to the finals in this female under 49 division. Let's give her a hand, folks. Our next semifinal match will feature in blue from California, Kayla Morales. And in red, from the great state of Texas, Victoria Murkland. Good luck, ladies. Let's get it on.
And the players have entered the arena. We have our second semifinal in the minus 49 kilogram division. I'm Jason Poos. I'm your play-by-play host this morning for our 2019 Grand Slam. Here we go. From California, we have Kayla Morales. She's 5'5", 48.4 kilograms, coached by her father, Bob Morales. She's also on the World Championships team and won a silver medal at the Nationals just a few months ago at our National Championships in Minnesota. On the other side, we have Victoria Murkland. She's 5'4", weighed in at 48.8 kilograms. She's coached by Dennis White tonight, but Gianna Jambi's her coach. She won the Mexican International Open where she beat Cuba in the finals. So both super physical. Here we go. This should be interesting because both are very offensive physical fighters, and they showed it in their quarterfinal action. So I think this might be the best semifinal maybe of the whole afternoon. Great cut kick by Kayla Morales. Just snapped it out there. Catches Victoria Murkland off balance a little bit. Not only does she get the 2 points for the body shot, but gets the deduction point as she fell out of bounds. So great start for Kayla. Kayla Morales showing her leg control as she's able to keep that cut kick up and just move forward with it and try to flip it over. Great follow to the back leg. Just good cover by Victoria Murkland here. Murkland was so physical in her first fight, but this is a much bigger, stronger fighter, and I also think that this is a much more experienced fighter, so it won't be that same I can just attack at will against Kayla Morales, who is very strong. Very offensive fighter as well. Nice front leg to the head by Kayla. Doesn't score. Great cover. Give Murkland a lot of credit. She just got her hands up last second and covered it out. Murkland on the attack. Tries inside roundhouse kick. Gets a touch there on the Hogu. Doesn't quite get enough pop on it to score. Both players close to the head on multiple times here. So this is good action here in the second semifinal here. Good change for rounds. Wow. Old school Potachuggy, if you will, for Kayla Morales to take it to 5-0. That's impressive. Just blasted that. That's going to be a deterrent now that Murkland can't just hang that right leg going forward, because Kayla's not only shown that she can cancel it with her front leg, but she can kick underneath it with the right leg. Left leg cancel there. Here, oh, great axe kick. Good try. And another. Morales, good distance control as she doesn't get any contact against Morales. Murkland's showing some good stuff. Oh, and that's an interesting call. They just kind of came together, but she must be holding on the inside. Just a handful of seconds left here in the second semifinal. These are the semifinals in the under 49 kilogram of the Grand Slam. You see our USAT logo on this beautiful facility. Coach White coaching today for Gianni Giambi. So shout out to Gianni. I know you're a world-class coach. We wish you were here. On the other side, we've got Bobby Morales coaching his daughter, and Coach Morales has coached many of elite player here in USA Taekwondo. So he's no stranger to big moments. Good overhead action here. Oh, beautiful. There it is. There's a right leg kick underneath. Love that. Just found a way to kick underneath and scored, and hadn't shown that at all throughout the match. In fact, didn't show it in the match prior. So a great sneaky surprise. Change foot or Patachegi roundhouse kick from Kayla Morales to score against Victoria Murkland and take it from 3-0 at that time to 5-0. And of course, one deduction for holding. So that's where Murkland has received her 1 point. Is a deduction on Kayla Morales for grabbing or holding. Second round action here, semifinals. Kayla Morales on the attack right off the bat. Good action here in the second round of this semifinal. Murkland definitely is going to turn up the heat a little bit. Morales is trying to do the same. Good follows by Murkland. Throws the right leg cut, keeps it up, tries to snap it out again. Good try to the head, just a little bit off. She's doing great things here, just not getting rewarded for it, as Morales just has enough length, enough height, and enough experience to keep her from scoring. And there's a sneaky head kick by both players, but the difference is Morales does contact her to take it up to 8-1 and then follows with the body shot, now up to 10-1. So great follow by Kayla Morales to take it up to 10-1 here, about midway through the second round of this semifinal. Back leg, front leg by Morales. Murkland content with staying with the right leg, front leg in front. There's the follow with the left leg. Oh, gets a touch, but doesn't get the point. Unfortunate. Coach White asking for the follow. He's right. She's going to need it. Kayla Morales doing a good job of covering inside there. Murkland trying to do what he's asking. He's asking for a follow after the initial first kick, where the side kick or cut kick. And here we go. We're going to have a challenge here. As Coach White was sitting right there, so we're not going to be able to hear exactly what he's challenging, but you might get to hear it on the broadcast. Interesting. So he asked for a technical to make sure the Hogu's working. It is. So back to action. .30 seconds left in the second round. 10-1 lead for Kayla Morales out of California. Victoria Murkland on the attack with the right leg. Right leg again, another right leg. Follows with the left and another left. Finally both, she does score, but she gives up a body shot from Murkland, so she does score. And then she gets a deduction for not fighting there, so kind of back too far out in the referee's opinion. And if you're not going to fight, they're going to give you deductions. They want action. If you jump up in the air like that, they kind of call that for kind of stalling when you jump straight up. So that's probably what the referee saw in her eyes, was that you're just not fighting by jumping up like that. Into the second round. So a better round for Murkland, but doesn't really receive any of the benefits of fighting a better round because Morales had a better round as well. At 5-1 at this point. Murkland is contacting her, lots of pressure, lots of action here. Great showing that leg control there. Great punch there. And Coach White showing his frustration. He feels like she's right there, and I agree. He's just right on the edge of scoring those. Here's where we're going to get asking for the technical all he's asking is he wants to make sure that the electronic protectors are working properly. And he feels like maybe he's seeing contact, but he's not seeing points. So as a coach, it's his responsibility to make sure it's working properly. Really well done by Coach White to kind of check it, even though it does seem like it's working properly. And it did show that. I think it's his responsibility, and he feels like he has to do that. So totally understand. Kayla Morales right back to the attack. Good follow. Not a lot of change here from Murkland. She's down 13-3. She's still got the right leg in front. Still content to continue to bring it up over and over again. And an occasional good punch. That was a nice change. Oh, and a great follow. They both got tangled up with their legs going toward the head. Morales is able to retract the leg, land on the floor, and follow with the back leg to the body. The difference was her recovery was just a little bit cleaner than Murkland's, and the difference is 2 points for her, 15-3. Oh, and then a little bit of injury here for Murkland. She landed awkwardly, had her foot up, landed awkward. Looks like maybe an ankle sprain or ankle twist. Hard to tell, but knowing her, she's extremely physical, really tough competitor. So she'll push through as Coach Giambi would have her do that for sure. Oh, good spin, good try on both players. She did throw the spin. You see the lights come up on the board, which means they're pushing for the bonus point if it actually contacts. The referees push the bonus points there. Just 30 seconds left in round 3, so Victoria Murkland in trouble here. She's going to have to make a play here and try to kind of mount an offensive attack here late, see if she can get a few points. Otherwise, Kayla Morales will move to the finals. Just a few seconds. We've got 10 seconds left in this match. Murkland on the attack. She does score the punch, but she gives up a body shot, so Morales now takes a commanding 18-4 lead. Just 5 seconds left in the match. Good pressure by Murkland trying to get to her, but Kayla Morales does it with 18-4 win, so she will move to the finals. So congratulations, Victoria Murkland, on an excellent competition, makes it to the semifinals. She's out of Houston, Texas, so congratulations to her. But it's Kayla Morales out of California with Bobby Morales, the coach, her father at the helm, who will move to the finals. That is the number 1 and number 2 seeds. They are both World Championship team members for Team USA. There's your injury there by Murkland. So we will check on the status of Murkland's ankle. In the meantime, we have a final coming up here shortly between Monique Rodriguez, the number 1 seed, the Finweight national team member for USA Taekwondo, against Kayla Morales, the number 2 seed, the Flyweight national team member for USA Taekwondo. So yeah, it does go true to form. It is going to be a great match. Both stylistically, they're both physical, offensive fighters. So I'm looking forward to seeing this match. It's one that we've been looking forward to, as we thought they both could possibly get to the finals. They both were seated high enough, so you're going to get to see what we see. So please stay with us here at USA Taekwondo. We have our first final of this Saturday session in the under 49 kilograms category. We'll be right back here shortly with the final. Monique Rodriguez with her coach Rafael Rodriguez at the helm against Kayla Morales with her coach Bobby Morales. So stay with us here. We're at the Chopping It Up zone. We're in the broadcast center part, USA's Taekwondo National Center of Excellence. This is the 2019 Senior Grand Slam. We're coming up with the finals here shortly.
See ya real soon! See ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It'll be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
Good. Here we are at the Chopping It Up Zone. We're at the 2019 National Center for Excellence. This is USAT's inaugural Senior Grand Slam, and I'm here with our national team coach, Brian McCutcheon, who's coaching here as well. So, Brian, first, welcome to the National Center of Excellence. We want to talk about kind of where you've been and then where we're going, right? So, coming off of, you've been at every Grand Prix to this point, which is our top athletes competing all over the world to try to get those world Taekwondo ranking points. So, kind of talk about what you've seen, you know, maybe some of the trends that you see for our future athletes that hopefully strive to get to those World Grand Prix.
Yeah, I think the start of our program, where we're going to have an in-house program, people year-round training, I think you're going to see that's going to be the beginning of a professional type of program, because that's what we see in other countries. When we're at the Grand Prix, you can see the countries that train together year-round, and I feel like that is, you know, when I watch the difference in competition, that's to me the biggest difference, is the countries that are professional about it, and I think U.S. is on that track right now, so looking for, you know, things to come off that.
Yeah, and exactly. So that's what we're trying to do here. We have that now with our National Center of Excellence. We've got Coach Gareth Brown here, kind of training athletes full time. Now that you've seen it, you've been kind of part of it from the beginning. Now you see it and where it's going. Talk about kind of what you think is working for us well, and maybe where can we go in the future with this?
Yeah, it's a good start. I think you know, the weight room is getting put together,
right,
and this training area here, and Coach living here with resident athletes, that's exactly what we need to do. And hopefully, at some point in the future, we'll have our own, you know, building designed exactly to what we want, I hope, and then even better at that point. But it's a great start.
Yeah, it is. And Coach McCutcheon, been doing this for a really long time. Yeah. We've talked about how we wanted to have some type of, you know, national training center, maybe for decades, strangely enough. So it's really exciting for us to have this National Center for Excellence. So for Coach Brian McCutcheon, he's our national team coach, just got back from Lima not long ago on the staff too, doing the Pan Am Games. I'm Jason Poos. We're in the Chopping It Up Zone. Coming up soon, we'll have more matches for you here. Day 2 of the 2019 Grand Slam here from the National Center of Excellence in Colorado Springs.
Thank you.
See ya real soon! See ya real soon!
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
See ya real soon! see ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Man, I'm so excited for the Grand Slam to come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not coming on today.
I don't want to hear that. Trust me, it's coming on.
Okay.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Trust me.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Watching the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam? Isn't that September 27th through the 29th?
The Grand Slam will be on September 27th through the 29th. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, have a viewing party at your Taekwondo school or at home. Post a picture on social media, then tag USA Taekwondo for a chance to be featured on the USA Taekwondo social media page.
How did he get his gear on so fast?
I don't know.
ya real soon. See ya real soon.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Welcome back. We're here in the finals of the under 49 kilogram division of the 2019 USA Taekwondo Senior Grand Slam. This is the inaugural Grand Slam. We're here at the USA Taekwondo National Center of Excellence. Thank you for joining us here on our broadcast. I'm Jason Poos. I'm taking you through the finals. I'm taking you through all of the matches here today. Thanks for welcoming us here. Sherman's going to give you the finalists here momentarily, so I'm going to take it over to my partner, Sherman Nelson, with the finalists in the under 49 kilogram division.
All right, all right, all right. Are you guys ready for your first final of the day? Let me hear you make some noise. Oh, that sounds like I said, do you want to go to the dentist? I said, are you ready for your first final of the day? Let me hear you make some noise. Really, Faith? That's what you're going to do? You're going to do the church clap? You thought I wasn't going to call you out? All right, so here we have our... Okay, we just have the music still playing. All right. Let's give it up for DJ Slow over there. DJ Slow. Only people from the Bay recognize DJ. All right, so we have our first fight today, the female under 49 kilogram division in blue from the beautiful state of Florida, Monique Rodriguez. Being coached even in the walkout because the coach is awesome. All right, and in red from the beautiful state of California, Kayla Morales. Oh, these claps are, hold on, these claps are anemic. Let me hear you make a rousing round of applause for both of our competitors. Still with the church clap.
We have our competitors in the arena. They're going to be setting it up here shortly with their testing of the equipment. So let's go through. We have our number 1 seed, Monique Rodriguez. She's out of Florida. She's living here in Colorado Springs, actually training here at the U.S. National Center of Excellence. She's been with team member for Team USA currently right now, who went to the World Championships just a year ago. She also just got back from the Pan Am Games within the last 2 months, where she received a bronze medal. Great performance for her in Lima, Peru. On the other side, we have Kayla Morales. It's actually her teammate from the World Championships. She was a teammate. I beg your pardon. She was the team member in the flyweight division for Team USA. They're at the World Championships in Manchester, England. So 2 players that have trained together. Now they're going to compete for the chance to win 160 national ranking points, a spot in the academy, of course, then get in the pool for the 2020 Pan Am Games team. I beg your pardon, Pan Am Championships team. And last but not least, $1,000 on the line here. First round action. We're just 7 seconds in, and both these fighters have been so physical, offensive throughout the day. So it's going to be interesting contrast styles. Who can impose their will on the other? Morales looking for the front leg, and she'll look to follow. There's the left leg over the shoulder. Great cover by Kayla Morales. And the second one does score, though. So bounced her foot off the ground and got the second one. Now Coach Morales thinks it might have been after Koyo. I'm not sure. I don't disagree. It was very, very close. So this is a good challenge, I think. I think it's one that you have to do because point could be a premier. It is pretty early to be throwing the cards about 28 seconds into the final first round. Well, we have a chance. We'll give you our referee. In the center, we have Vernell Rogers. Mr. Rogers, Vernell Rogers is from Ohio. Judge number 1 is Angela De Oliveira. She is from Colorado. Judge number 2 is Audrey Crawford, and she is from South Carolina. We do have Terrence McCullough. He is our TA for this match. He's from California. And, of course, Grandmaster Bruce Harris from Colorado is the video review judge. So there's your judges. There's your referees. You have your staff. You have your players. Now our coaches, again, Bobby Morales is the coach of Kayla Morales on one side. Rafael Rodriguez is the coach. And we're back to action quickly. 5-0 already. So, wow. So let's give Monique Rodriguez a lot of credit. She found the Hogu early and often in the other matches. She's finding it here as well. Good pressure by Morales. I beg your pardon, by Rodriguez. Good cutting there by Kayla Morales, really strong with the left leg. Just a minute left in this first round of our under 49 final. There's the left leg over the shoulder. There's the left leg inside. There's the left leg over the shoulder again. Look, she covered it once. She felt confident about it. She got it. Then she covers the body, but you can't cover it a second time, Sherm. And that's the problem. She's so good with getting her left leg over the arm. If she doesn't get it the first time, she'll get it the second or the third.
Yeah, Jay, you mentioned earlier that she has a wide swing. What she can do with both legs, especially left legs, take outside the range of the typical person is fully extending their arms.
Yeah, I totally agree.
On that cover.
Yeah, and a great left hand punch by her now. So she's taking it up to 9-0. This is a little bit surprising to me, Sherm, because Kayla Morales looks so. There's her first body shot.
Yeah.
To take it to 9-2. So she does score with her right leg inside. I'm a little surprised by this because Kayla's been so dominant. A deduction for her to go out of bounds takes it to 10-2. So
sure.
Monique Rodriguez garners point through offensive pressure.
Yeah. So Kayla was the aggressor and the tempo setter in both her quarterfinal and semifinal matches. But now she's run up on another teammate who's also a national team, who's also a Pan Am Games bronze medalist, who is able to set the tempo themselves. So here's the first instance of where we come down to will over skill. Who is able to impose themselves and dictate the tempo, manage the space, and to this point, it's Monique.
Yeah, the end of the first round with Monique taking a 10-2 lead. So definitely a great round from Monique Rodriguez. Monique was in these goodbye, so she dispatched Emma Koyo in the semifinals pretty handily. So there's a gap there, so it didn't even finish the entire match. So a pretty solid, easy, if you will, semifinal as Emma Koyo at 17 years old just ran up on a
she ran into the buzzsaw.
Monique Rodriguez. On the other side, Kayla Morales had to come through 2 matches with a gap over Joanna Schmeiser out of Ohio in the quarterfinals. Handled her very easy. That was also a gap as well. And then beat Victoria Murkland in a tighter, closer match. But
sure,
I got to give Victoria a lot of credit. She fought there. She twisted her ankle at the end, but too much Kayla Morales. Just from round 1 through round 3, she dispatched her to get to this final. So we've got our number 1 and number 2 seeds here with just a few seconds left in the break, fighting it out for what? A G, Sherman.
Because it's nothing
but a G.
Thing, baby. So we see here, what change do you recommend, or what coaching advice do you give to Kayla Morales?
Yeah, obviously I'm going to move away from that right there. I'm going to be moving to my left all the time when we get into the gym. I've got to stay away from. I got to get my arm wider. I've got to move to my left and stay away from her left leg over the shoulder because it is just a fight changer. It really is.
Sure, sure.
But actually, great try. Look, she did score. Unbelievable. That was covered excellent by Kayla Morales. She brought it through the cover and had the wherewithal to touch the headgear. Great flexibility, unbelievable leg control by Monique Rodriguez. Good front leg inside. There's where Kayla Morales has got to make her move. When she gets in there inside and she can get that left leg in front, keep bringing it up because she got one there.
She's going to have to at some point utilize the reach advantage that she has. And ironically that you say she has a better chance inside and she's the taller, longer fighter.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, great point. But Monique Rodriguez has really done. Look, she finally got the inside point. Monique was able to bring that left leg up again. So we're gonna have to neutralize this kick that keeps coming over and over again. And then if we cannot neutralize it, Monique Rodriguez is gonna walk away with this title. Good, just probing with her right leg. Morales content to keep her left leg in front. So they're standing in the open stance for most of this match, it looks like. There's Monique inside with her left leg, so she found a way to score inside with her left. So you'll see those 2 points come up. There they are. Yeah, we have good action here in the second round of the under 49 kilogram final for the Grand Slam title.
160 ranking points. Admission into the pool of athletes to be considered for the 2020 Pan American Championships.
Absolutely. Look at you finally see Kayla Morales find the distance and score the body shot, but sure enough, Monique Rodriguez comes right back with the head kick and is really in control now at 21-6.
There.
I was more impressed with the second kick. The first one scored, but she knew to come back with that second one. Just following. I love Monique Rodriguez's follow, and I love that she's doing it all different ways. There's a punch there for point. There's been a head kicks for point. There's body shot. She's definitely been another punch point is going to come up here in just a second. So you're seeing it from all different varieties, all different styles.
Diversity of technique. We started it out yesterday with the need for diversity of technique. He's embodying it today.
25-6, and this has got out of hand, and that's surprising, Sherman, because Morales has really been, what I think, better than I've ever seen her. She's just controlling the ring, being so physical, so dominant, and she comes out here against her championships teammate, and it's just been flustered.
And she's better than a 25-6 score.
But
in this moment, Monique Rodriguez has exerted herself and imposed herself, and she is 1 point away from a point gap.
Yeah, and you talk about it all the time. You talk about big moments, and what's it going to do to you? What's the pressure going to do to you? And in this case, Monique Rodriguez, that she really has accepted the moment, accepted the confidence and the ability to go out there and do it. She's just on it today.
And she is fighting on her home field. She's one of our resident athletes, and she trains here, and she's defending home field.
Yeah, you're right. She's in her house, and there's something to be said for that as well.
Well, let me go get ready because I'm going to do the presentation of award at the end of this match. And I'm leaving you guys in the capable hands of Jason Poos.
Third round action here. 25-6 with Monique Rodriguez holding on to that 19-point lead. We're in the third round, and that's it. The punch comes in, and that ends the match. We have our champion. We have our title. We have our first of the day, and they're saying hold on. So I'm going to hold with you. The referees are checking something. Now we have a challenge. And there's no challenge. It's a deduction. So interesting enough, now they're going to wave that back. So can you take everything I said back? So we'll pause here and see what the deduction's for. We're also going to check and see what the delay is here, but we do have a 26-7 score here. And they wave off the calm jump. That ends the match, and I was correct. There it is, our champion. In the under 49 kilogram category, we have Monique Rodriguez, the Grand Slam titleist. Congratulations to Monique Rodriguez and her coach, Rafael Rodriguez, on a Grand Slam title. On the other side, let's congratulate Kayla Morales and her coach, Bobby Morales, on a great day. They get to the finals. They just ran into a buzzsaw. They ran into somebody who's just ready in Monique Rodriguez. So we're going to get Sherman. We're going to get an interview with our winner. We appreciate you here on USA's Taekwondo broadcast with us here. I'm Jason Poos. We're going to send it over to Sherman here momentarily. He's going to get our winner, Monique Rodriguez, the under 49 kilogram finalist and winner. Here he is, Sherman, with our winner.
I'm here with our under 49 Grand Slam champion, Monique Rodriguez. Can we give it up one more time for the champ? So, Monique, congratulations on winning the under 49 division. How does it feel?
It just feels really good to just come out here and just to fight and have fun and just do what I do, just Taekwondo.
Just do what I do, Taekwondo. I love the simplicity of it. So, going into this third round, you knew you needed one more point. You were close to a point gap. What was going through your head?
Mainly don't go right away with the punch, like fakes, make sure I check more, because I knew if I were just gone with the punch, she would have hit me in the body or in the face, so I just had to like change it up a little bit and just let my punch.
Awesome. Well, listen, you are feet and fists of fury, and we are very proud of you. We're so proud, in fact, that we have a gift for you. Are you ready for your gift? All right. There is a gift. It is bigger than you in a lot of different ways. On behalf of USA Taekwondo, we want to present this check, well, not this check, but an actual check to you, in the sum of $1,000. Congratulations to Monique Rodriguez, our under 49 women's Grand Slam champion. Congratulations. Thank you. You're so kind and considerate. All right, we'll be right back after the break with our, nope, we're going to stand here and hold it. Yes. We'll be right back after the next break with our men's under 58 kilogram
and
division.
Congratulations again. You guys got to see Monique and her giant check for $1,000. So we have our under 49 kilogram Grand Slam champion, Monique Rodriguez out of Florida. She does train here, so I'm going to congratulate Coach Rodriguez as well as Coach Gareth Brown. I know he's doing some training with her as well. Impressive day for her as she gaps the final, something I just did not expect. I don't think anyone expected it here, but let's give her a lot of credit. She was very, 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 very clean today, very, very flexible, and it showed. She got too many of those left leg swinging axe kicks, and they were the difference here. As she'll pick up those 160 national ranking points. She'll pick up a spot in the academy, of course, in the pool now for the 2020 Pan Am Championships team. And last but not least, she has a check for $1,000. So that's just awesome. Congratulations to you, Monique. A great day for a great girl. She's an excellent person, and I'm happy for all of these fighters. It's been a great Grand Slam so far. If you didn't get to come and be here to witness this inaugural Grand Slam, we're glad you logged on. Have a watch party. Log on with us. Stay with us all day long, because we've got the under 58 men coming. That's going to be a fast and furious division, the fastest of the guys coming up here soon, as well as the under 67 women after that. So stay with us here at USA Taekwondo. We're going to be back. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. Sherman and I will be with you. So stay with us here at the National Center of Excellence for the 2019 USA Taekwondo Grand Slam Series.